So, lovely one, everybody, I invite you to my video today to come and watch my video, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then comment as well. So, today in my video, I'm here to share with you minor disorders during pregnancy or minor disorders in pregnancy. So, the minor disorders are many, but I'm here to share only 8 minor disorders with you. Okay, and these 8 are mostly the common ones our pregnant women faces during pregnancy. So one, we have varicose vein, we have urine incontinences, we have nausea or morning sickness, we have heartburns, we have headache, dizziness, constipation, and then backache. Now that I mentioned them, I'll take them one after the other and then talk or say something few about it and then how we manage it. Okay, the health management of the minor disorders during pregnancy. Okay, so backache results. Some of the backache is as a result of our own activities. When I say our own activities, most pregnant women indulges in tedious work, lifting heavy objects, some too because of this modern lifestyle. Some of us, we are fond of wearing high heels, okay? So if you are a pregnant woman and it happens that you are fond of lifting heavy objects, you are this fashionist, you like wearing high heel, you are likely to suffer or experience backache. Okay, so this backache, we encourages you to avoid lifting heavy objects and then you wear flat or low heels and also always bend your knee and keep your back straight when lifting heavy objects. That is the management we talk or we encourage you to go through when you complain or you are having back pain. Two, constipation. Okay, constipation is also another minor disorders that are pregnant women faces during pregnancy, and this minor disorder happens as a result of hormonal activities. It happens as a result of hormonal activities. When I say it happens due to hormonal activities, it is due to a high level of hormones, and that is progesterone that occurs in pregnancy. So if you are a person experiencing constipation, you should know as a pregnant woman, you should know that constipation that you are experiencing in pregnancy is due to hormonal activities. So what we encourage you to do is to drink enough water. Enough water, you eat a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables. Okay, you know, most of our fruit helps in softening our fecals. The vitamin C we get from our fruits helps us in softening our fecals, okay, which prevents the constipation. So dizziness. Dizziness is also another minor disorder that most of our pregnant women faces. Dizziness is as a result of this one. It occurs during or it occurs throughout pregnancy, but common in early weeks or towards the end of pregnancy. Okay, and it also happens due to low level of sugar. Pregnancy happens, and I mean, dizziness happens or it occurs or pregnant woman experiences dizziness in pregnancy is as a result of what? You having low blood sugar. You know, low blood sugar can make you or it's actually making you experience that dizziness you are experiencing in pregnancy. So mostly when they come to us and complain to us, then we'll be like, have you eaten today? Have you been eating well? Do you rest? Then when they say, oh, they've been doing all those things, then we proceed to run some labs for them, labs like FBC. Some of them, their FBC or the HB is very good. Then you realize that no, the person is having problem with what? Low blood sugar. So we manage them as such. So some of the management or the things we encourage you to do when you are experiencing dizziness in pregnancy is to eat small meals but at frequent interval. Eat small meals, but it should be in what? Frequent intervals. Okay. You also drink plenty water. You have to take in enough fluid. Taking in plenty water or taking in much fluid helps to hydrate us. Okay. If you don't take enough water, you might be dehydrated. And when our kidney is concerned, you need plenty water for the kidney to function well. So don't forget that. So our next minor disorder, it's headache. Headache is our next minor disorder. Please don't just watch and go. Support me for the information to get to someone who doesn't have any idea about this thing at all. Because people faces this problem and they sit out thinking there is no solution to it, or until they have to finish giving birth, the problem wouldn't go. But actually, there are things that you can do that you overcome those problems. So our next minor disorder is headache. Okay, headache is also one of the few minor disorder, but this headache you can experience it as a pregnant woman in your first few weeks in pregnancy, and it is also due to hormonal changes or increase in blood supply. So, as I said, some of our minor disorders is as a result of what? Hormonal changes. So I just mentioned one, which is the headache. Headache is also a minor disorder that results as a result of what? Hormonal changes. Okay. It occurs in the first few weeks in pregnancy, and also and also due to hormonal changes. Okay. So it's also an increase in blood supply that has been resulting in that headache. Okay, so if you're a pregnant woman having a problem of headache or everyday headache, we encourage you to take or drink enough water. Okay, enough water will help hydrate you, whatever that is in there. If there is some uh, things that needs to come out of your body as you are urinating, sometimes you are washing it away, and don't forget, as I said, enough taking enough water into the body system also helps you to hydrate, to prevent dehydration. You need to take rest as much as possible. Having headache, take enough water, rest. Rest is very important in pregnancy. In pregnancy, in labor, and after birth, rest is very, very important. So, if you're having a headache, we encourage you to drink enough water, take rest as much as possible, and also take some gentle exercise to relieve the pain. Remember, a pregnant woman do exercise. There are a lot of exercises pregnant women can do, but not a tedious one. People believe pregnant women don't do exercise. There are gentle exercise pregnant women can do. Okay. I may not have pictures to display some of the pregnant exercise pregnant women can do, but if you are that person that can search for it, pictures of exercises pregnant women can indulge in, you can search one on the net. Please pardon me with that. So another minor disorder I'll be talking about is heartburn. Okay, heartburn, it's also one of the serious minor disorders in pregnancy. A pregnant women faces this a lot. Okay, a lot of them faces, and it is as a result of hormonal hormonal changes. Don't be surprised when most of our minor disorders are hormonal changes disorders. Yes, a lot of them are due to hormonal changes, because once a pregnant once you are pregnant, a lot of physiological activities take place in your body, and most of them, the hormones are involved. So, if you are a person experiencing heartburns in pregnancy, it as a result of what hormonal changes occurring in the body and your growing womb pressing on the stomach. So, please, that is why they say what? You just don't get up and get pregnant, okay? You just don't get up and get pregnant. A whole pregnancy is just like something you and your husband have to go through. There should be what? Pre-conception care. You should be educated what you should expect, what you should prepare for. So you realize most people don't go through all those things. So when they are meeting this kind of minor disorders, they feel like, oh, pregnancy is some kind of hell. It's not anything like that. You should be prepared. Prepare your mind that you'll be expecting some things like this. Even though if it just happens like that, it's not bad. But once you come, we encourage you to do what you're supposed to do. So the heartburns, it also occurs as a result of hormonal changes. And then we encourage you to avoid fatty food, okay? You eat small amount of food regularly, okay? You eat small amount of food regularly, okay? When I say regularly, that is at frequent intervals. Avoid what? Fatty food. Most of our pregnant women, hey, they are truths. They are truths. Please, if you're a person who experiences heartburns, just avoid fatty food and then also eat small meal but at frequent intervals. Okay. And also don't forget, if you're a person that experiences heartburns in pregnancy, you also need to avoid what? Spicy food. Spicy food, you should avoid them. You should run away from them. Don't entertain them at all, okay? That is the only way you can be free from those heart pains you are experiencing. So our next minor disorder is nausea and vomiting. Nausea or morning sickness. Nausea or morning sickness. Okay. So this nausea and morning sickness is also very common in early stage of pregnancy, and it is due to changes in hormonal levels in early pregnancy. Okay, and these symptoms last between 12 to 14 weeks in pregnancy. Okay, sometimes it is so common in the early stage of pregnancy, at the end, almost ending of the pregnancy. Okay, they just have to cope and do what you are asked to do so that you also be relieved of the nausea and then the morning sickness. Okay, so and we say that these morning sicknesses last between 12 to what 14 weeks in pregnancy. Okay, so if you are a person experiencing morning sickness or a pregnant woman experiencing morning sickness, we encourage you to try eating a plain biscuit. Okay, you eat plain biscuit, that is at a frequent interval, or you eat plain biscuit regularly. Okay, you also have to take in plenty fluid, or you take in enough water to prevent dehydration. Okay, so nausea or having morning sickness, people who vomit 3 times a day, 4 times a day. Okay, when you're a pregnant woman, it's normal to vomit in pregnancy. Okay, it's normal to vomit in the morning, it's normal to vomit in the evening. You can vomit in the morning and vomit in the evening. There's situation where you vomit morning, you vomit 2 times in the morning, 2 times afternoon, in the evening. Like, you vomit 3 times or 4 times, it becomes abnormal. You vomiting 4 times, 5 times a day, it becomes abnormal. And that is what we call it becomes the vomiting has become excessive. And when it happens like that, you are dehydrated, because once you are vomiting, you are losing fluid as well. So we encourage you to take plenty fluid when you are experiencing vomiting or morning sickness, you take in plenty fluid. You also engage in eating of plain biscuits that will help you overcome all those things. And you also eat, but small. You eat small amounts of meal, but that should be at frequent intervals. Okay. So urinary incontinences as another point of the problems our pregnant women faces during pregnancy. We have this thing. The urine incontinences result also due to the growing baby pressing on the bladder and then the softening of the ligaments. Okay, okay. Baby pressing on your bladder can cause you to wee wee. You feel like removing your bladder. Gizzy, gizzy, gizzy. You feel like, hey, where's my bladder? Let me remove it so that I'll be okay. Okay. So baby, the growing fetus pressing on your bladder and then the softening of the ligaments can cause that urine incontinences. So when you are having this urine incontinences, okay, we encourage you to engage in pelvic floor exercise that will help tone up the muscles. Okay, we help you we as health specialists, your midwife, your doctors will help you or encourage you to engage in pelvic floor exercise to help you tone up the muscles, okay? And then you'll be relieved off from your urine incontinences. The last but not the least, that would be varicose vein. Varicose vein, it's one of the problem or a minor disorder most pregnant women also faces. People who don't know what varicose vein is, there are pregnant women, when you see their legs, you see some kind of as if some vein-like things like drawing pattern from their leg to the thighs. Some are very plain. It's like this varicose vein, it can make your legs look so big. And people who don't have any idea, they don't know that it's varicose vein. So that is the work of varicose vein. Varicose veins, your vein shows up on your leg looking big, swollen, and then sometimes like you won't withstand it. And when it happens like that, it comes with pains. Those who have varicose vein, they experiences a lot of pains too. So in this varicose vein, it occurs in the legs, okay, and the vulva, but common in the legs. They occurs in the legs, in the vulva, but this is very common in the leg, okay. It is due to the rising hormone rising hormone level, okay. Rising hormone levels relax the walls of the blood vessels, okay. Rising hormone level, which relaxes the walls of the blood vessels. When it happens like that, that is when you experience these varicose veins, okay. So some of our pregnant women who have this varicose vein problem, we encourage them not to stand for long. We encourage them not to stand too long. Okay. Some of them too, we encourage them to put the leg on pillow, and some of them too, we ask them not to cross the leg. Okay. You ask them not to cross the leg. Okay. You have to allow the blood vessels for blood to if you are crossing your legs, you are preventing blood circulation. You have to allow the blood in your veins to flow freely. So you don't sit down and cross your leg, and you don't stand for a very long period of time. And there is this kind of stretch. It can be stockings. It could be stockings if you are a person having this varicose veins issue. You can wear stockings, or there is this stretch the one we call leggings. When you wear it, it straightens the blood vessels to allow free flow of blood in the vessels. So those are the few minor disorders I have shared with you in my video today. But I want you to watch my video, comment, like, go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay. And in my next video, I'll come with minor disorders after birth. Most people think we only have minor disorders during pregnancy. But I want to tell you in my video, before I end my video, I want to tell you that we have minor disorders after birth too as well. So see you in my next video. Bye bye.